want to show you what is the absence of any exception for what is criminal conduct, no respect of persons with regard to revealing demonic possession, and the criminal system of group stalking. This is crossing path and light activity creation. While she's doing so, guess what? Under what is not possibly the sun at 9:42 a.m. over my head at the Ovid Family Community Library, while the entity is doing exactly what they're doing here, stalking in helicopters, which I'm capturing on my podcast and in images. This is demonic pacing, 9AYE254. Walking by, is crossing path, monitoring with communication devices. These are the demons that work in the court, engage in criminal monitoring, and he's doing so with the police. He's going to federal prison. Does not matter that he's wearing a tie. I will prosecute him. He's under what is a specific environment, which is not possibly the sun over my head where the Ontario police are stalking by helicopter, and it's over 215 East C Street. This is P.O.C. And this is the Rancho Cucamonga Superior Court. That's the police crossing path, monitoring with the police federal prison, okay? Doing so at what is the grounds of the court. Let me be clear. The demons sit on the bench in here. Demons sitting in practicing law inside of, I don't even know if this is actually an attorney, but I'm just speaking to how there's no exception. You have what is the entity engaging in this at the courthouse of Rancho Cucamonga. There is no exception, and this is not possibly the sun. And what else are you paying attention to? The pattern of stalking by helicopter. Stalking at a facilitating venue in the same specific environment is what the police are doing. Stalking. Walking to the door is that demon's method of crossing path. Molesting, terrorizing with helicopter, walking into the entrance of the court is how that police officer is crossing path right now, stalking and monitoring. And you know this because what is the unnatural environment and what is the pattern? The tendency to engage in stalking by helicopter, which I have been so thorough to document as a matter of video documentation, because there will be no debating with Satan in federal court. This is the Rancho Cucamonga police station. They're engaged in criminal monitoring. Those demons are driving in directed light. Just like every other third party, there's no exception to this demonic activity. License plate 8SHR604. This is Rancho Cucamonga. This is where they engaged in multiple kidnappings. This is where they aim impossible light activity inside of the court. If you can see this, normal light, let me be clear, the sun that is over a building is not aiming light horizontally through those windows. The entity engaging in what is terrorism, the demon possessed, all they do is walk inside of the court, engage in group stalking inside of the building of the courthouse with the demons that are in the position, supposedly handling the business of the people. Criminal surveillance and terrorism is underway at the Rancho Cucamonga Superior Court, as I have documented on multiple occasions, having been subject to what is kidnapping by an entity with the intent to obstruct justice. While the demon-possessed agencies such as Chino Police, the Upland Police, the Ontario Police, heavily documented, stalking and monitoring, are engaging in what is the facilitating conduct that is aided by courts, where the demon-possessed are engaging in what is criminal activity, where they have no position, they will be removed from that, from those positions. This is the P.O.C. It is currently, by the way, 9:44 a.m. This is the impossible presence of what is the light source directly over my head, speaking to what is that environment that is facilitating the criminal system of group stalking and monitoring. That's why the Ontario Police is flying over me by helicopter at the Ovid Family Community Library, directly over the side, where, by the way, at 5:45 p.m., after 6 p.m., the entity is keeping the fake sun. It's never over some courthouse, and it's certainly not at the same time. This is P.O.C. This is the court that's engaging in fictitious authority. This is the federal government shall visit this courthouse. They're going to be shut down. I'm revealing what is public corruption. And these are the demons sitting on benches, practicing law, engaging in criminal conduct. This is P.O.C.